Well, this is this is a sad thing. The Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky, who was a favorite chess YouTuber creator that I followed, a guy who I learned a lot from, has died. Died at the age of 29. He was a chess prodigy. He had been put on the radar of the chess world at a very young age. Like I said, he was a prodigy. He met with and studied with and trained with all the best in the world, including top GMs. He became an incredible player. He became a teacher. He was a student. He was uh, incredible over the board. He was incredible blitz player online. He was part of the community. Here he is. This is his last stream.
Hey guys, just give me a second. I'm going to re-enable the camera
Yeah.
momentarily. First, let me just realign some stuff. I don't know why I got misaligned again.
Okay. So this was his final stream. He apparently wasn't looking good in the stream. He had been under a lot of stress. Cause of death has not been announced. It's being withheld is quite suspicious, and people are assuming it's suicide. As a young guy, took care of himself. He was, I believe, a Russian Jewish guy. Daniel Naroditsky. He came from Northern California. He lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. He traveled around the world. He was a great commentator on chess events. He would do over the board and online stuff. Because he was a younger guy, he was part of the like chess.com world and Lee Chess, and he had sponsorships, and well, he's part of chess.com here. So he would work with them. But he also knew the online chess culture. He knew blitz chess. He was incredible at it. Like his rating was just off the charts. He was so quick. His mind was so fast. He would, I believe he was the guy who operated under a pseudonym. So he would enter these massive tournaments, these titled Tuesday tournaments where all the grandmasters, you need a title to play. Like you need to be a FIDE master or a grandmaster to even play. And he would go in there and just wreck everyone. And he'd do battle with Magnus Carlsen and Nakamura. Nakamura recently broke down in tears discussing his death because it's just so crazy. Like Daniel Naroditsky, what? This young, bright, funny, astute, like basically genius, this brilliant, lovely man, like wholesome as hell, just sweet as can be of a guy, had a sense of humor. Like the guy was amazing. Like you'll see him even in his last stream. Although he in this stream he looks that he's physically not doing great. And let me see. Fast forward. I don't know if he was on some sort of drugs, medication, or whatever. He had recently, over the past year, been involved in a controversy where he was being accused of cheating by another grandmaster, a guy who is highly respected or used to be, Vladimir Kramnik. And I'm just learning of this, but it's kind of ridiculous to accuse Naroditsky of cheating. He's totally against it, finds it to be immoral. He was against it when Hans Niemann was admitted to cheating and was accused of cheating by Magnus Carlsen as well as Nakamura. He is a man of integrity. At this level, the guy's not going to incinerate his credibility. First of all, he's a top tier grandmaster. I don't even know what his ranking was overall. I mean, look at his on chess.com. He's at 3151. I mean, he's taking on he's in the upper echelon of grandmasters. So his speed game was crazy. His classical skills were amazing. He would run into a level of player that would beat him, like Carlsen. Um, but you'd have to be like a real killer to get to him. And he'd be frustrated by it. But I mean, he was a student of the game. He'd been doing this and bettering his skills and studying the craft. And he was a real gym rat with this stuff. Like he would read the books. He probably wrote a book or two. But he definitely taught, and he had a very successful YouTube channel. I'm going to try to watch some of his matches here and just in honor of him, and just it's so sad that this has happened. And a bit frustrating. We don't know the reasons why, but we do know that he was under a lot of stress and strain and felt very disrespected and horrified that a prominent grandmaster would accuse him of cheating. And I don't even know what case this guy had, but it's a very reckless thing to just accuse someone of, especially when, I mean, this guy, there's no signs indicating that he would. And it's tragic of like, okay, what if he did cheat? You know, already the power of an accusation is so fucked up that it's like, well, it's 50-50. It's not 50-50 at all. He's totally innocent of this. It has not been established or proven, and there has been nobody has confirmed any of that. But it's like the guy was obviously an authentic grandmaster, and we've been watching this guy. There's literally pictures of him as a child, like as a little kid, hanging out with like just the best of the best. So it's wild. He went under a false name of Rebecca Harris, I believe, and it was like this woman's name that he chose. And for a while, no one knew who was the grandmaster behind it. So he kind of got off on like, why this Rebecca Harris chick is just ruining grandmasters in these tournaments. And then it came out like, oh no, that's Daniel Naroditsky. His nickname was Danya. I don't know where he got that from. Probably a Russian kind of a babushka kind of a thing. Danya. He would slip into Russian and talk. He often talked about, if I was a good Russian chess student, I would play this move, but I'm not, and I'm like a new breed kind of blitz chess player, so I'm going to do my own shit. But he knew the rules, he knew the fundamentals, he knew how to push the envelope, he knew how to incorporate, you know, the strategies of the modern day greats. He locked horns with all of them, everybody in the top, 100. He would meet with them and play them. And even in this, he plays Hans Niemann in this. He plays a bunch of, I mean, everybody he plays is an absolute assassin. He's taking on some guy from, what is that, Denmark? Or, sorry, Netherlands? Groovy Kettle. I mean, these guys would smoke me completely and totally. And there's pressure. And you see the pressure build on him. Right now, he's kind of smiling and happy. 17 seconds, 15 seconds. And he's just making moves. He's doing auto moves. So you have to already anticipate where the other guy's going to move and do these pre-moves, and he won. Okay.
But I couldn't find the. Wait, is Lichess broadcasting the U.S. Championship? Can you find it on the events page? Is it like on the front page?
Okay, so he's doing pretty good. I think he kind of feels like he was up late. His eyes start to go a little bit wonky here as we proceed. Let's see. Let's go forward. Taking on a Chinese guy with a panda. 32-14, dude.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's anonymous, by the way. No idea who it is. No idea who it is, but I've played him over 100 times, so it's clearly someone who used to have a different...
Hold on. No idea who it is. He's played him 100 times. Shit.
Light squared bishop.
I gotta see that. What's his record?
By the way, no idea who it is. No idea who it is.
Okay, 78-10 out of 82. You've beat him 78 times, and you've lost 10. Or where's the 82? Oh, you've lost 82, and you've tied 10. Oh shit! I mean, yeah, this guy's higher ranked, so it makes sense. Wow, but you've beaten a guy this good 78 times. Okay.
But I've played him over 100 times, so it's clearly someone who used to have a
so
different...
I'm going to use my remedial chess knowledge in comparison to these guys to try to even understand what's happening in this quick 3-minute match.
Account could probably try to triangulate it, but I don't care that much, and I'm...
Now, what is he drinking?
I mean, I care a little bit, would be nice, but knowing his previous account name would not make him any less anonymous.
That looks like a soda of some kind. He's drinking with his left hand because I guess his right hand is on the mouse because he's in a speed match.
And I feel what I'm saying.
So this was the last broadcast he made. He had many plans. He was going to play in a tournament tomorrow. He had many obligations with chess.com, sponsorships, and he was a great commentator. So he really brought life into a chess match. Like, he explained what was happening, what they just did, what they should do, what they're about to do, if they made a mistake. He contextualized every match.
I mean, what's next? Like, ask him to reveal which particular wall he's looking at in between my moves? Like,
Okay, so
Don't try me.
what's
You
happening
got to
here?
draw a line somewhere.
Okay, so he's busting up the king's defense here. The pawn is going to take back. He's already pre-moved that.
Yeah, like show his monitor. Like you gotta respect people's privacy. I mean, it's over here in the South. I mean, we treat people with respect. I mean,
Okay, he's putting on a hillbilly accent.
I mean, Jesus, that's a basic privacy.
All right, so he successfully busted up his
It's
king's defense, and now he's going to launch an
Anish
attack.
versus Nepo in SEC. Ooh, that's a fun match.
What? He just gave up his queen? Fuck, this game's over.
Oh, that's a blockbuster right there.
He absolutely is dominating. This is all but done. I'm surprised the guy's...
Wait, is that tomorrow?
He's got some material. He's got, if you give a grandmaster of this guy's skill a rook, 2 knights, and a bishop, he's down, but he's not out. But his king side is so open.
Tomorrow?
But let's see how he executes.
No, it's a week later. I remember there's a week because tomorrow's the Comet final, so obviously.
So he's got to mobilize his 2 pieces back here. The queen's got to move.
Would be a bad idea to have SCC. I guess they could have had it later in the
I mean, I don't even know. I might move the queen over here.
day, but okay. It's good to have that little break, keep people in suspense,
Yeah. Hey, I'm a grandmaster. I'm inside the brain. Now he's drinking tea or water. He's okay. Now the bishop has come to attack the queen. Where would I go here? I was about to get sneaky and take that, but it's defended 3 times. This one is pinned though. So this bishop is nasty because it's knifing across, pointing at the queen. So he's just going to fall back. I would imagine keep it in line with the king here. So either this or this. Maybe the blue. Because the blue is then eyeing this knight, which is protected here, but it then limits this knight. The knight can't move. The knight has nowhere to go, actually. I could go here.
Yeah, okay, but
I'd put it on this blue square.
The thing. You got to realize, and I don't want to be...
Oh my God.
That guy who always throws cold water, the party pooper, but in this case, I think it's...
And now, he's probably going to centralize, his rook, get it over here.
It's important.
To the open file.
Yep. Hikaru had the match wrapped up. When you're playing the SCC match, there's literally one thing you...
He's going to do a pawn push on this side because he's feeling confident.
And only one thing you care about, and that's winning the match. So it was an impressive bullet performance by Lem. Not trying to...
He has nowhere to go with this knight. Maybe back here?
Take anything away from it, but with, the greatest respect... Amon Tanya did a fantastic job. I think Amon really is... particularly is super underrated as a commentator. I mean, he's so multi-talented, but...
So the confidence is supreme. He's foregoing the defense of his king. So these pawns are supposed to be protecting his king, but because he's up material, has a queen, and because his side is so jacked, he's sending these pawns on offense, and one more pawn push, and this bishop is gone, and the game is essentially gone. So he's got to scramble. He's got to move the king. Probably one to the right.
I do feel like there was a little bit of overemphasis of just like the significance of the bullet to the point where like I had to reach out. I was like, wait, did Hikaru lose the match? Like, he did win the match, right? So the result of the match was never in doubt. And at some point, like, it's understandable to take your foot off the...
Oh, wow, he already anticipated that. So... Okay, he's getting out of this pin, and he's keeping his queen centralized. He's attacking the castle here. So now he's got to move the castle. Maybe he moves it back here. One.
Gas pedal, because you have one mission and only one mission.
And he still pushes forward over here. It's not as much of a threat here. There's no impending danger. Well, there's danger definitely, but he's got to move this out of the way. When he does that, this square is open for a check. No, it's not. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Okay, that was incorrect. But he might just ram through with this pawn anyway. It is a bit risky, though, because he still has 2 castles, and he's opening up the file. file his king is on. So he chooses against it. No, he did it. He pushed through. These guys are determined. So take, check.
No.
And he probably, what is he going to do here? See, these guys are so defensively savvy. A lot of people just panic in this situation. Take is going to lead to take leads to check, leads to, I mean, kind of death. I don't know. He's going to have to hide back in the corner. He's still got some pieces.
You absolutely don't.
He might move the rook, or sorry, the knight back.
And this is something that I've definitely been guilty of. And as a commentator, it's, one of the
knight back here.
Proudest things is sort of my evolution on this front. I did feel, as a new commentator, that I really have to hype things up. You can't have people.
Yeah, he did move the knight. This guy was a great commentator, and it's totally crazy that he's gone, and very weird that they haven't explained why. So with this move, I don't know if taking helps him, because taking opens up the file for his king, and also is going to lead to an immediate take back with the rook, which is going to be then pinning the queen. So I would think he pushes this pawn up, threatening this bishop, and now he has two connected pawns just like barreling down, and he's got this guy still knifing through. There's no escape for the king, basically.
Even because the commentator said that the match is over and there's nothing to watch anymore. But, well, the match was over, right? And I think that there is a balance.
He did it. So it's gone from bad to worse. He's going to have to move the bishop over here and threaten the trade. And I guess he'll take the trade.
Be struck between,
Oh, wow. Check here? I think he's flirting with a push of this pawn.
Honesty,
no.
Right? You want to communicate to the.
Wait a minute. What's happening? Oh, you ignored that threat. He says, "Take me, be my guest. I'll take back and hide back here. In the meantime, I'm attacking you here." So he's going to calmly get out of danger here, or he might slide over this way.
The reality of the situation.
No,
and
it's a counter to the counter to the counter. So this grandmaster ignored this threat, created a threat of his own. And Danya ignores this threat, creates a check of his own. And he's like, please step up and take this pawn. I'm giving you this pawn. But you're not safe, really. I don't know what the follow-up would be. But, a check and put him on the... Actually, wait a minute. Check here would be dire, because this guy's got nowhere to go. That would be mate, no? No, he'd take here. But then now there's no... See, these pawns are actually protecting, in some way, the king. The king wanted to use it as protection. And if you go back a smidge, back here, the black grandmaster, he was giving the bishop. He's saying, take my guy. I will take back with the king, and I will hide behind this pawn. So I'll use your pawn to shield me. But Danya saw that and was like, no, I want to break
communicate to the audience the reality of the situation. And if you're doing a good job commentating...
He took forward, so that means Danya can go here. There's nowhere for the king to go. That's a mate, unless he's forcing him to take this pawn. Because again, this guy's cutting off the escape route. So with a check, now it's dangerous again, because he's lined up in front of his own king, and it would be an open file for these castles to come. But where does he go after you take here? Actually, it's not that much of a threat, because the rook is guarded here. So if he takes their queen to here, send him back, and then you do need to get this rook involved. I think the guy can scamper away and eventually block with the bishop.
The games themselves, you're not going to have a problem with people leaving because it commentated.
So then he puts that check in. Now that leaves this open. Okay, but he's getting the bishop. So that's nasty.
So the match is over for time.
He blocks there. Didn't see that. Okay. So now we have this filthiness. Rook here. But then he comes here. Threatening. Maybe this is a wasted move. Maybe he puts a check on this file.
I'm first to go.
Oh, he did it. Rook up there. But then blocked manually. Does he take the trade? Wait a minute. Yeah.
Nobody's actually going to listen and be like, all right, I'm
calm. He's up on time.
out of here. Like, narratives. Wait, how do I win this?
How do I win this? He's wondering. Sometimes he would go into a deep think and he'd put his head, this is a little Jufro, put his head in his hands and try to focus and think. Oh, and the auto plays. So he wants the trade, but he wants it on his terms, which is to get this pawn up in the dude's business and gain a tempo on him because this pawn is going to be threatening this rook. And actually, that rook is in trouble because its job is to defend this knight, so it would have to move back one. Therefore, this pawn stays alive.
And when people like say, quote,
He
American
avoided it. He didn't want that trade. So now he's moved his knight, getting out of danger of this pawn, and also attacking this pawn. And he's like, look, I'm happy to trade this, but I don't want to do it. You take me, please, and then I'll hide my king back there.
style commentary and like overhyping of moments that are objectively not
What?
worth hyping.
Okay,
Like,
nasty. So this is a pin. So he cannot take with the pawn. So it's check. And there is no that because it would reveal a check here.
that
And
is
so that means king has to go back here. I don't think king wants to take this pawn. That's doom.
a very constructive piece of criticism that
It's king back
initially
here.
I responded
And then he slides in. This is death. Slides in with this pawn protecting him.
defensively to,
Check. He has to run here. It's the only move.
but over time I realized
And he
how
gives up. Because, why does he give up? Okay, let's see.
initially I responded defensively to, but
These grandmasters have some pride. If he goes back here, I mean, what is the move? Oh, he takes here. He's taking the castle. And it's a matter of time. There's no like immediate checkmate. It's just over.
over time I realized how I was like
Nice.
overdoing it.
And so then if you come forward here, this is when his physical, he starts getting frustrated. He starts losing a couple. Yeah, he's mumbling in Russian here. He's already in a deep think in this match. Taking on the same dude, the Panda Man. Such a shame. His time is going down. How could he be this much in deep think this early in the match? He's got sort of a... what?
Oh, блядь, сука.
He was calculating.
Давай.
Duvai. Okay, he seems animated and
Only focus.
he wants to focus. He's backed off. He's got his pieces on the march, and his next move is to probably try to take control of the open file here and look for a trade. So if he can control this open file, like right now it's controlled by the black castle.
Без зевков.
And here comes the pawns. So this is an escape valve for his king, but it's also with the super aggressive Danya, he might send the pawns like he has before.
Аж ты.
Duvai. He doesn't want this trade. The bishop is seen as a more valuable piece, especially for these studs. And so he doesn't want to trade here, so he's going to back him off.
Так. И бьем.
He takes. So he sacrifices the bishop. It's crazy. Now, he would be great at announcing chess matches because he knows what the fuck he's talking about. I am trying to stumble my way through this. The general idea is he's trading a piece that's worth 3 for a piece that's worth 1. So a pawn for a bishop is a terrible trade. The compensation that you get is his defensive structure is forever screwed. This dude has to take back. And here it comes. Here's the take back. And now Danya has multiple pieces targeting the king side. So he's on a full-fledged attack. He's got this bishop. He's launched this dude over here looking for a trade. I assume. Nope, he doesn't want it. He wants the piece. So now he's thinking, how do I best get over there? He might send this knight and gallop him over here. Or he might do this, try to take control of the open file here. But you need to use your element of time. So it's his move, so he can initiate the attack. If he waits too long and lets this guy stabilize and consolidate and get his defenses up and get his king sort of safer and get all these pieces involved, then he's just down. He's just down a bishop. And this guy's the bishop. He has the bishop pair, and that's not good. So he's trying to pick. Yep. So Duvai. So he's getting this. He doesn't want to do trades. He wants to get this guy in on the attack. So he's sending all the king's horses and all the king's men. There is no Humpty Dumpty. Duvai. And now looking for a trade. Okay, he is protective. He doesn't want trades. He could bring this. No, what the hell is that, Anya? That can't be a move. You just gave up your queen? What?
I'm sorry, guys. It's just not my day. What am I
What the fuck?
doing?
What the fuck was that? What did I just witness? I wish that was a grandmaster giving up his queen? Like he just lost the game and then freaked out? Look at this.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just not my day. What am I doing?
And he just immediately retires. He blanked. He had a momentary lapse. And I mean, yeah, that's just a simple mistake.
Oh, but yeah, it's so
And it's a matter of focus, and it's a matter of you have to be mentally sharp and maintain it. I find that with chess, my score is plummeted, but mostly because I don't stay focused, and I'm just like, it's background noise for me. But if you look away from the board, you might lose track of like, oh wait, that I can't take there, I can't move there because that's guarded from. Like you're balancing like 20 things, not just the present board, but the future board. You know, so if you lose sight of any of those things, the match is over. So he demands an immediate rematch.
Ну, совсем плохо.
And he's probably swearing in Russian right now.
Ой, бля.
Obrigado.
Ой, bля.
Okay, this is some.
Just getting in my own head.
You see how?
I'm getting in my own head.
You see how like agitated he is? I mean, a little bit crazy that he took his life potentially tomorrow, the day after this. And he's really strained. And it's embarrassing for a grandmaster to give up his queen in the middle of a game. No time. It wasn't like a time crunch or anything. It was just fucked up.
Completely getting my own head.
Okay, so now he's on tilt. That's what we call being on tilt, and he is, aggravated. And usually you play worse now. He's protecting the central pawn, which is attacked twice by these two horsies. And he's got doubled pawns here, which is not good. He's probably want to utilize this or change this setup, maybe pushing this pawn.
I'm going to end this stream over 3,200.
He wants to get back to 3,200.
Are you guys ready?
So now he's defending here. Stabilizing. He's castling. Now here comes the pawn rush. He does push here. It's taken en passant. He's going into deep focus mode. So this triangulation, it's begging for this pawn to be pushed and kicking this horse out, and then trying to make something more powerful than two pawns humping like this is like a human centipede. It's just not good. They need to be next to each other and connected diagonally, which where they can protect each other. There, and that's why he pushed it. He's already anticipating some sort of attack coming this way. But first he's got to deal. See, it's all about tempo. He had to, it's very basic. Like your horse is under attack. So he had to move. That's a defensive move. These guys are so good. Usually their defensive moves have offensive things in mind. But that was just basically don't lose your horse. So now the ball is in Danya's court. And he gets to decide what to do. And it looks like he wants to push this pawn. And he's coming to break up the center. To bust up the center and to get rid of that doubled pawn vibe. He's actually giving up a pawn there because take, horse takes back. He's ignoring it. He's already anticipated it. He gets this knight in a centralized place. He's threatening to take back with check. And actually, white can't take this pawn because he's not going to take back with the pawn. He's going to take this central pawn, which is far more important, with his knight. So this pawn is defending this pawn. So this is basically a stalemate situation here. Neither guy wants to take here. Actually, Danya will take next. So now it's up to this Grandmaster to leave this situation, create a new threat somewhere else on the board. And it might be something as simple as queen to here. If he brings his queen to here, he's threatening mate in 1. So we can forget about all this pawn crap. He's got to deal with the mate in 1.
He's going to go queen g4.
He just said he's going to go queen g4. He just said what I said. Because I am a genius, I've tested my DNA. I am not Ashkenazi at all. I have 0 Jewish DNA. I have Egyptian, 0.6 Egyptian. But my brain is like a weapons grade sort of thing. I'm in the top 1% of chess players in the world. Put it that way. But I'm miles away from this man, like 1,000 points. Okay, whoa, what just happened? Danya is playing with intensity. He did what we call a rook lift. So he's taking this rook, instead of castling, because this pawn is already up, it leaves space for this rook lift, and the rook comes up and then over. And the idea is now he's staring down the barrel, and a lot of pressure coming on the king. And so while this plan of attack is formulating, Black is on the move, and he makes his next move with a lot of verve and vigor, and it is bingo to take this file, which is eyeballing the queen. So if these pawns get taken, then there's a pin on this queen. Now the queen might just slide over here anyway. He's anticipating that, and there's danger coming. But if that were to happen, he'll probably slide his bishop back to defend here. And then you'd have a queen and bishop and king defending this pawn. And if he were to push this pawn, he'll just push this pawn and have a strong fortress. So his plan is to bust up the middle here. Now it's White's turn to come with a counter threat. Let's see what he does. And he comes with a dagger. Where did that come from? Bishop to a5, pinning the queen. And Danya didn't see that. He's about to react with anger, I'd imagine. Because you have to move your queen to get out of this. And what's going to happen next is your castle's being taken. And now he's thinking of counterplay. So these guys are such mad scientists that he'll okay, you got me with a little fork there, or a pin. So you're taking material of mine. I'll let you do that, but it's going to come at a cost, because my next move might be something good to set up myself. So but there's not really much he can do here. He's got to move his queen over here. He's just going to move his queen 1 to the left. I don't see any other choice. And actually, yeah, it's bad. Look at his face. He's consternation. He's thinking of something else. He's not contemplating this defensively. He's thinking of what can I do for offense. He's thinking about taking here. No, that's retarded. He's planning something. Look at him. He's planning 20 moves ahead right now. Look at him. He's in a freaking state. Okay, he moved 1 to the left. He didn't see anything. And now here's that rook lift. The Chinese Grandmaster has rook lift, and we have 2 pieces attacking this pawn. Now, I would anticipate bishop back here, but wait a minute. He's given him a chance to save his castle. But at what price? So, okay, so walk me through this. This Grandmaster is like, look, I'm not even going to take this. I could take this with my bishop. I'm not going to, because I'm setting up this attack. You have bigger things to worry about. So if you move this to the left one and protect your castle, I'm taking here next. Boom, check. I'm threatening a double attack on your bishop, which is the only thing protecting my castle from your queen. But you're in check, so you got to get out of check. So to get out of check, if you move 1 to the left or 1 to the right, I'm barreling down with this pawn and this knight, and my queen can slide in at any moment over here. So it's just all hands on deck, and it's just chaos over here if you let this next move happen. So now he's going to forego, this guy's a goner. This is a dead castle walking. He's got to deal with this. So I would imagine he brings the bishop back.
Uh-huh.
And he totally didn't do that. It's another great move. He brought the knight over, defending this square, serving the same purpose. He still has his threat of the central pawn situation here. Now, this guy could be devious and bring his queen over here, or he could take the castle. Both players have 2 minutes, and he's frustrated.
Мозгами шевели.
When he speaks Russian, you know.
Шевели мозгами.
Yeah.
Шевели мозгами.
He took and traded the bishop. He takes back, and now the castle's toast. No, slides this dude in, re-establishing the same exact threat he had before, taking a tempo on him because he needs to move his queen. Now, he still is defending this pawn, but he needs to keep his queen connected to this castle to take back when the bishop strikes. So he's one to the right or one down. It's here or here. Yeah, down. He's predicting that the queen's coming, and then he will block. He's already there's the castle gone from that inn earlier.
Да.
Oh, he's taken here looking for a queen exchange here because he's leading. He's leading this match. So he takes with the pawn, and now the queens are facing off. And now he doesn't want that. He instinctively does not want to trade queens here. And he can't take this pawn back. There's no time. So he's going to mobilize the queen in some way. Over here? No, slides it over one. He's maybe worried about this move. The knight could come here and fork the queen and the bishop and swap. Strange. He's got it mobilized, no? Over here. No. His instinct is to keep him down there for the defense. Wow. He's holding strong. Still a mess. He's got powerful pieces, and in comes. Wow. A rook lift on both sides. Down onto his 7th rank comes this piece where we have 3 attackers on this pawn, and we have 3 defenders, but it's the queen. Queen is one of those defenders, so it's a problem. Now he could block here with the bishop or castle and look for a trade.
Ой, бля. Бывает.
He is resigned to the fact that he's lost this. It's a losing position. He's frustrated. This is coming off him losing his queen. He blocks over here, and he's left this to be captured and with check. So 2 attackers, 1 defender is the queen. And it's going to be a massive exchange here unless he just moves his game. Take the check and move your king to the left. Instead, he goes there. This was now protected by this dangerous castle. We got a fork. And okay, he's got to move to the corner. And then does he do something crazy like knight here? That'd be nasty. It is nasty. I could see it. If he moves his knight here, it's forking the king and the queen. So you're going to lose your queen. You're in check. You have to take with the pawn. Once you take with the pawn, you take back with this pawn, and that is just locked in there. It ain't going anywhere. And now you have an open file that either your castle or your queen can slide into and threaten all sorts of crazy mates. Although this knight is still there, that he might sacrifice the castle to get rid of this knight, which would be protecting the mating squares. He knows it. He's frustrated. Where'd he go? Hold on, what? So he doesn't do either, and he backs up and centralizes the queen, threatening the castle. giving yet another threat that he's got to cope with. So now castle has to go up here. What? He's gonna... Okay. He blocks, doesn't look for any trades. He's defending the castle with his queen now. And now this move is still available, but it comes with the queen trade. He takes the bishop. Oh, nasty. That's nasty. So you can't take back. If you take back, this piece comes here. The horse comes here with check. And whatever you do, your queen is now vulnerable. The queen's fucked. So you can't, because nobody's protecting the queen. So even if you move your king here, the queen will take, and that's mate. So he knows that this guy can't take this guy back. So it's just a take. So he moves over to the side, looking for a counterplay, but there's none.
Think.
He's anticipating that he's sacrificing the rook. That he's auto-played that. So he just ate up a bishop. Just took a bishop for free. He's got 2 pieces left. This guy has 4. And he did sacrifice. Here comes the queen.
Так.
He's still surviving. Surviving.
God damn it.
Ow. The pawn is in there. Jesus, this pawn is a menace. So now he's big.
Sorry, guys. It's not my day today.
Not my day today, he says the day before he dies. He's looking for a queen trade here. I mean, it's bad. He's pinned. There's no help. There's nobody. 17 seconds. Queen trade.
I'm sorry, folks. But still a stalemate idea. Still something going on.
Wants to get stalemate here. But there's nothing. His king is woefully trapped. Look at the pained expression on his face. This pawn is imprisoning the king, but down there, this rook can never leave the back rank, otherwise it's mate. And this horse will now wreak havoc, and he's got, 3 passed pawns here. He's got nothing. He's got no counterplay. It's nothing.
Okay, Hans, let's go.
So this is Hans Niemann, ironically a guy who did cheat in chess and has been in every controversy. He's an absolute phenom of a chess player. His ranking is 3175. He's a total cunt. Confident prick. Hans Niemann. Hans on Twitch. Taking on Naroditsky for probably the final time.
Ну, нормально, я просто злой на себя, не знаю. Просто хочу вот собраться, но не могу. Ай. Ну, давайте.
Okay, the match has not started. Maybe he's asleep at the wheel. Auto abort. Oh, he's not even going to play. Okay. And he did not play. And Naroditsky seems puzzled. Looking for revenge. Now he's playing. Oh, no, he's still got to play a move. He is not moving. Auto abort again. So Hans is just like off taking a piss. What are you doing in the tournament? Look, he looks really upset. I mean, this is typical.
What's going on?
These chess
Are we
guys.
playing or not? Hans, come on.
Yeah,
Are we playing or not?
he's agitated. Look at him, visibly upset. It is an emotional thing.
Thank you for the sub, appreciate it.
All right, Hans didn't want to play. Take on
I
him.
am playing anybody right now.
Take on a FIDE master that he's
I'm employing anybody.
200 points higher than. So let's analyze. That's a weird opening.
Folks, with the respect.
Okay, that's a ridiculous opening. I can't see any logic. I don't even know if that's a known thing. But he takes the center with 2 pawns.
Stop. Please stop telling me what to do.
He pushes the pawn. He's got a...
And watch how shit gets handled here.
So he's really owning space in the middle.
Got it?
Okay, he's formed a what do you call it? A little 1-2 punch here with the bishop and the queen on this pawn. The pawn has only 1 defender.
That is not a matter of opinion.
And so now he does the same thing.
I have 20 years of experience handling every type of situation. My advice, watch.
Okay, he's restoring confidence in himself.
So how do I approach this position?
He's getting his pieces out. He hasn't committed to castling this side. He's assuming he will. Because, well, it's not necessarily. He can move his queen and castle the other side, but he's shown his hand and he's pushed this pawn deep into his territory. And now he's moved the queen, which means he's going to castle this side.
Most important factor, the pawn on e5 must be protected.
Okay, so it's centralized pawn all by itself. It's on a bit of an island. It's attacked twice right now. It's defended twice.
Must be
He
protected.
gets his queen up so that he can castle to the left.
Castle
So
queen side.
There's the castle.
How do we work on both sides of the board here? First of all, establish the knight in the center.
Okay. And he's pawn rushing. So this, he still can castle over here if he needs to, but his king is not in danger. There's no attack coming. So he's like, all right, I'm going to send my pawns. I'm attacking you. So he might just push this pawn next. Very simple. It's an approach I use.
No.
He's trading.
Obviously, when you take with the knight, we must keep a piece on the square. You must. You must.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
he's, again, double attacking this pawn. He said earlier this pawn must be protected, so he might retreat this knight over here. It's probably not what he's into. Or push this pawn up.
Now, knight e5 is not a threat, so we go here.
So he's giving up this pawn. It's not really a give up because he likes this diagonal. This diagonal is very dangerous. He's like, please take it with the knight, be my guest, and then I'll be pinning your queen and king. Centralizing. It's a real thorn in his side here with this knight. And so getting off that file. He's already anticipating that the attack is coming. Waiting for an idea, could push this pawn. And challenge him to take with this pawn back.
Okay.
Nope.
And we go here.
Full pawn rush. Full pawn rush. He's supporting the pawn attack, which will come next. But now it's this guy's turn. He might centralize his rooks. No, he takes. He enters into this pin willingly. Logic being there's no quick, easy, obvious way to make that work. Like you need another attacker on this, and it's not clear how you would get that. But it's a looming threat now, and you've opened up the bishop. So now he's calculating. He doesn't need to castle. He could castle and get his rooks connected. Valid. He's thinking about engaging with his knight, or he's thinking about pushing these pawns. If you push this pawn, he'll push his, and it'll lead to nothing. Look at this thought position he's in. This is the last 40 minutes of his broadcasting career.
Ой, да пиздец, какой-то просто.
He pushes that pawn, and the reason being is because my logic was that, look, he wants to push these pawns and bust up his shit. If he pushes this pawn here, right here, he's not going to take. It'd be great if he takes, then I take, and now I've opened the file of your king. He's not going to do that. So if you push this pawn, he's pushing this pawn, and now it's locked down, and it's relatively safe. So instead, he's going to push this pawn to blockade this pawn's ability to do that. So now, the next time he pushes, it will be trades, and you will clear this pawn out, thus endangering the king.
Ну, давайте. Ускоряемся. Ускоряемся. И поехали дальше.
And he just offered a queen trade in a weird way. He's revealed his queen. It's take, and then he'll take back here. The problem is, yeah, I mean, it's massive. It's trading of, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces here. Oh, wait, why not just take? Take with the bishop. Oh, hold on. Take. So the massive trade has happened. Okay, he's pushed here. That's simply to get that out of the sight line of this bishop. And he's doubled up here. He's mobilizing the knight, but if it's take, it's a massive trade-off of everything. No, so he doesn't do that. He's trying to help out to defend this square from being pushed upon. He supports that. He gets him out of the way, pushes him forward. Time is of the essence. Now he takes the middle. The pawn structure.
Обратно.
Okay, it's going fast.
Так.
What is that?
И вот так.
He refuses to let him double up there. And takes. Jumps in. Trade is there, but it's on his terms. Defending. Pushing. Wait, but okay, you gave up that pawn. But it's preferable. Push here. So you've lost a couple pawns in a row, but he's done damage to this side. You have a threat here. You love this bishop because he's there protecting your king, and he's on. Now this pawn is toast because this guy's got to move out of the way. He might move one back. What? Okay. Now this pawn is under attack, but so is check. Check is there. Oh my god. He's going to trade up rooks. He doesn't have enough material to do anything. The fuck, he's speaking Klingon. He's... Oh my god. He's doing auto moves. Duvai. Oh my god, this is where his mad genius... Look at... Do you realize how many calculations? Look at this shit. Check. He's got the king on the run. Even though he's down all these pawns. He's making something out of nothing here. Can he force a draw? He's setting up a trap. He's setting up a trap. He's defensively sound. That pawn is toast. It can't go anywhere. There's no way forward. This bishop is out of the game. This pawn's now dead. Take the pawn. Check. He's still 6 seconds. You get little increments of time. Track it. Nope.
Тоже не проходит, 2 секунды.
He's so solid defensively, it's crazy. And he lost on time.
Nothing goes right now. I'm just too slow. Fundamentally, that's the problem. It's just too slow.
Frustrating to lose on time. But he was... If that was an over-the-board game with a lot of time, he would stalemate that. That's crazy.
Definition of getting in your own head.
But you could see how his brain just goes into hyperdrive and he's just like... He's getting in his own head. Reflecting on his loss. Frustrated.
And this is where...
Already on tilt.
This is where you just gotta define true fighting spirit. All these cliches, right? All these
hollow sayings. He's not finding words. Now he's zoning out. Wow. Eyes.
Sorry, guys.
He's really inside of his head.
Собрались. Вот собрались. Собрались.
Oh.
И все с одной партии начинается. Все начинается с одной партии. Готов, четко. Полный фокус. Задача очень простая.
He's trying to get locked in, have a short memory. Put all that will and intention, swallow that humiliation, that disappointment,
Ну давайте.
frustration before he clicks new game. New game
Поехали дальше.
against some crazy good player. Starts with
The streak is coming.
a streak is coming, he says. E3. And the guy will not play and he's going to auto abort. He's not there. Literally not there. Okay, frustrated again. Can't even get an opponent. What was he doing?
Двигаемся дальше. Хорошо. He keeps challenging me. Like, I hear the sound. I don't know who is.
Okay. Can't get a match off. Auto abort.
What's going on here, girl?
Aborted game. Frustration. Head buried in hands. Still can't get that. Wow. 30 seconds of that. And dejected. Shaking his head. Disappointed himself. Guy's, the top 100 players in the world. He's a stone cold genius, but he has high standards. He's a perfectionist. Doesn't like losing. Look at this. Publicly displaying a grand amount of inner turmoil. Head buried. Now he's lifted his shirt and buried.
На полном фокусе.
Almost to hide from
Полный
life.
шоколад.
We have a new challenger. It's Benjamin Bach.
One game at a time. Одна партия.
All right, he refocuses.
Okay, here we go.
Focus in the now. Forget what has happened. Okay, aborting game. Guy's gaslighting us. Now he's frustrated that he can't get a match. New opponent, we have a dude. Okay. Still can't get that match.
What is going on?
Okay. He's really in a state.
I mean, this is
He is not well. Doesn't appear well. Appears overwhelmed. Something that wouldn't really be called for. You lost a couple of high-level chess matches. You've won a lot today too.
Am I allowed to make a move other than 1e4? Maybe we.
But he's
Anybody.
now he's just begging for any match.
Being tossed around like a basketball. Pass, 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 pass. A vicious cycle.
Another abort. So now he can't cleanse the stain of the loss. Aborted. Weird. He's just kind of being disrespected by these guys. Why even take the challenge?
И мы поехали.
He seems to be kind of entering a kind of a hysterical thing where.
Me?
What?
Or not.
Say again? What did he say?
You're either with me or not.
And this is him not even losing. This is just him not getting a match, and he's this upset. Game aborted.
Nobody has made a single move against me. What? What is this?
There's laughter, diffusing it a bit.
This is not acceptable, in my humble opinion. It's just not acceptable. And off we go.
Oh, finally a battle. Okay.
Okay. It starts with 1 minute. Journey of a million miles begins with a single step. With a single step. Now I know that there's knight g5 here. I know there's knight g5. It's a line. Should be 6.
Yep, no one wants to initiate a trade. They're just letting all this congestion happen in the middle. Defensive move here to give his king an escape. Now he's thinking, okay, we're in the middle game here. How do I attack? What's my move? Knight here. Slides his rook over. And he trades the pawns. Gives the guy the outer file. Pushes the pawn. This is where he could get crafty.
Oh, yes.
Gets rid of that piece, trades it. He's giving up the bishop pair. He's got a good pawn formation. He's got an isolated pawn here, which is protected.
A beauty.
Take. No. He's thinking about elevating his rook. High level calculation. He's given his king an escape. Queen comes in. They're setting up a threat on that knight. He defends it and pins the queen, forcing the queen to get the hell out. Okay. Now he mobilizes the queen. Interesting. Now he's offering...
Is there anybody
rook exchange
who believes? Anybody?
He's taken firm control of the B file there and countered with control of the N file. And now he's retasking the knight. I guess he's going after that bishop next. Could be dangerous. Queen exchange offered. He fires over here, ignoring these two guys because the threat is here. Queen has to defend the castle. Comes back to offer a queen exchange. Yes. Does it on his terms. He's got to deal with these. These two bishops can work together in tandem in the late game because there's a lot of space on the board, and they are powerful because they go for the whole diagonal as opposed to the knight. And the knight is not coordinating as well. It's difficult. So he might just try to take that. Okay, so he brings the king up. Often in late game, you do want to mobilize your king and centralize it. But also, this is going to add a tempo. He's going to push one of these pawns next and flush this dude away. And a give up.
Yes.
Wow. I wonder what the rating was, or what the... if he was winning that. I guess he was.
Resign? Why?
Yeah, why resign? So he's excited about that.
Stop.
He wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Who is...
Why is he excited?
I don't care who it is, but in the United States of America, it is not illegal to breach someone's property.
He's reading his chat. Alright, that's weird.
And Mikola to the rescue.
Mikola. Bortnick.
Who else but Mikola? How...
A highly
You
skilled
cannot script it any better.
Grandmaster. They've done battle many times. But will he play? Looks like not. He's frustrated by that. Okay. No one is playing with Danya. The last day he ever streamed. Still nothing. He is now saddened. Taking it personally. Liam Putnam. 3170, even bigger rating. He seems
This is not right.
shocked.
This is really not right. Dude, this is not right.
Somebody's calling his name, Danya.
This is... What's going on? Hey, please,
He seems
please
spooked.
just let me play a few more and then I'll end the stream. What are you doing?
You gotta go to sleep, man.
I know, just give me a few more games and then I'll go to sleep. I set a 2 a.m. curfew.
So that it is late at night, and that's his friend, I'd imagine, roommate of some kind, saying, "I'm worried about you. You need to go to sleep." But he's like, "No, I got to get my rating up. I got to get a win in."
What's the matter?
Look at him. I mean, he is highly emotional, but then again, he has been like that. Like, this is normal for him. Like, these guys are competitive, hot-headed, emotional. Like, it is like that. But he looks distraught. There's something not well with him.
5 more games. By 2 a.m. I'm in bed. Please. The plan is to play until 2, and then I'm off to bed. Just...
Could be his father.
I don't understand what the issue is. Please let me play a few more games of chess in peace, and I'm off to bed. This is not a negotiation, guys.
How sad. How sad that this is the state that he's being...
Vamos, Dr. Tiger. Win or lose.
His last games of chess of this glorious career as a chess player were done under these conditions and with this amount of stress. Now he's taking on Dr. Tiger.
He's going to go c3 here. Okay, now we're going to take it.
He's going to put his bishop and fianchetto the bishop to stare down the protector of the king, which is this bishop.
Fianchetto, let's watch all the tactics on the diagonal.
Yep, that's gonna be a theme throughout this stare down here. This pawn still taking. Okay, takes back. Now he's got to. This is another stare down of bishops. Factoring in if she should take or not take. Pushes the pawn, avoids that. Pawn is defended twice, attacked twice.
Of course, the biggest source of danger here is the long diagonal. We have to watch out for anything involving a
Yeah.
tactic against the bishop over
And
protection.
usually he'll do streams and he's teaching the whole time. Like he'll do a speed run, and this is just him being like on edge and just.
Is good here.
He's not teaching right now. He's just playing. Head buried, looking unwell.
И теперь, значит, f5 вот. Там перспектива немножко опасно. Okay, so f5. I'm trying to figure out queen b3, king h8, knight eg5. It looks scary, but as long as I keep the f7 square protected.
Hmm.
Ладно. Ничего лучше не вижу. I don't see anything better than this. The good byproduct is that
So now this pawn's attacked 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Defended 1, 2, twice. So this pawn's
that b7 is now protected.
toast.
On the other hand, now he has knight e5, which I have to reckon with.
So this knight is basically out of the game. He's traded over here,
Почему-то он здесь бьет.
screwing up his
Не
pawn
понял.
structure.
Не понял. Бьем.
Take the trade on the
Alright, so b
castle.
and
He's
e5.
got to take here.
Throw this in. Bishop c3.
In between move, attacking the queen. If he comes back there, then he pushes this pawn? No. Then he takes here and then pushes the pawn?
We have e4.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying.
Throw this in.
Okay, he's got to take
Bishop
this
f8,
back.
queen b3, bishop d5. Queen b3,
Now he
bishop
can
d5,
infiltrate.
knight takes
What?
c5.
He can infiltrate
Bishop d7,
the rook. This knight is just helpless over there. Got to get him back into it.
Uh-huh.
Check.
So bishop d5, the critical line is knight takes e5, bishop b3, knight d7.
Reverse
But then I
attack on
have
the
bishop
queen.
a2. And as long as I can
Take,
keep the
take.
square protected,
Queens are
I'm
off the
okay.
board.
Now this passer, the path
He's
is
got-
clear.
Passed pawn.
Rook g8 to prevent the trade. Can also go rook b8. I
Attacking the
think it's
central pawn.
important to prevent this move as long as possible. Knight e6, 6, 6.
This knight's still not in the game. This bishop is guarding the queening square, so his ambition is to get this passed pawn through. He's putting pressure on the central pawn with his rook. He has the pawn. He's
I think I
attacking
can
this pawn
take
here.
this.
He's attacking here. But then this, no. The bishop here. Bishop there, then check here. But, yeah. He does it anyway. Here comes the check. Getting out of danger. And now...
Huge threat, huge threat. Rook e7, king f6. f7 is protected.
Check. And now he's pinned him.
Быстро проверяем варианты. Солнце 4, 7, король f6.
What's the defense of that? There is none. This
Ничего не
bishop is down. He's on the
Еще
counterattack.
один раз проверяем, король.
Check.
Понял, что я
He's
мат
got this
имею.
pawn.
That's
Oh,
a mate.
shit. What?
8. Oh,
That's a mate. That's nasty. If he goes here, this rook is protected. He's not threatening anything. Take here is a check. He has no escape, and that's mate. So he saw it.
ho,
He saw it. He's got to go down.
ho, ho.
No, that's the same check coming with check. Down here. Down to G8. No, it
Okay,
comes with
here.
check. It comes with check.
Claw this win out.
Oh,
Claw it out.
fucking hell.
Gotta claw it out.
He's taking check. And he gave up.
Let's go.
He saw he had nothing. Wow. Why? So if he takes here, he comes here. That's the end of that parade. There's no finalizing there. And even with this knight doing nothing, this bishop was falling. And these doubled up side by side bishops were just nasty. It's a good win.
Let's go.
So okay.
Real quick.
Can't.
Huh?
Just
His father.
Focus mode.
Off stream.
Off
Okay, one more
stream.
game. I'll wrap up.
You can keep playing, but off stream.
Okay. Final game.
You can keep playing, but off stream. So, in other words, you are looking not well and erratic. So it sounds like someone who cares about him.
We need to. Threatening 96. This is a line that came up in some analysis.
He's doing it.
And in the end, wipe.
Take
Get-
with check.
C7,
Do you take, or is there another follow-up move?
slightly better pawn structure.
You have to mobilize. You got to move one of these pawns.
The question
to
is,
get
how
your
do I
bishop out.
squeeze the most out of this?
Yeah, you got a castle or try castling.
Queen e5, knight f6.
Castle. Get your rook back there. Form a battery. Castle, Danya.
d4, c2. So the question here is,
Castle.
do we take immediately?
No.
Do we castle?
Castle.
Do we play c4? So many candidate moves.
No. Castle. He went
Start
out.
with d4 to
He got
prevent
the
knight
bishop.
f4.
He got the bishop out. Okay.
Now, I'm not going to be able to take on e7 and
Take-
win the rook, because I don't have enough attackers.
Take back with the knight.
However,
Gonna bring the bishop in? It's just gonna be blocked by pawn.
think
He does.
if I
Brings
play
the
this
bishop in.
move, this can't be too risky because we're provoking f6.
Yeah, that's
And
weakening
now I have
the
this
structure.
insane idea.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
he's
here.
innovating.
The point of the move is to protect the a5 square.
Check the a5 square. And the queen coming out with check. Okay, he envisioned that.
If I've gotten the jigsaw puzzle correctly, you'll see the point pretty soon,
There's the castle.
which is queen c4.
Queen c4 comes with the threat of the immediate threat is he's pinned to the knight. If he takes this pawn and gets out of danger with his bishop, he's going to lose both his bishop and his knight, because the next move he's taking the knight with check and he's taking the bishop. So he anticipates that. So this guy is not out of danger. It's actually he's in danger twice now. Now, how do you defend this knight? I mean, the knight is toast. Your bishop is trapped behind your own pawns. This castle is doing jack shit. This queen is doing jack shit. He can never mobilize that. How do you unpin this? I don't even think there's a way. I mean, you just get your queen in the corner, or king in the corner. So now it's a matter of which piece do you want to lose? One or both? I don't even know how you get your bishop out of danger. You don't. I think you're screwed. I think
Now,
Daniel,
obviously, bishop takes d6, queen d5 is a fork.
yeah, it's a fork. So he's losing both pieces, no matter what. I don't see. He blocks.
He has to play rook f7, takes.
And then he backs this guy off.
Now we
Okay.
get our king to safety. Which direction? We go
Queen
queenside.
side castle.
Queen b6 is what I'm
And now he mobilizes this. He's got this pawn wrapped up, a central pawn.
expecting.
He's going to mobilize the queen, but his still
Gotta get the cherry on top.
nastily trapped. See, because this guy is like, look, you need to get this bishop out. This pawn is trapped now. This pawn is firmly implanted in his zone. This is a nightmare. So now, how are you going to get this bishop out? Move this pawn? Nope. It's pinned. This castle is there. So he's going to have to dick around just to get his pieces remotely mobile. And he's got a pin on the king. His knight is out. His bishop is out. He's about to control the open file.
Gotta get the
Or
cherry
he sends the pawns.
on top.
Cherry on top. This is his final game. Daniel Naroditsky,
Our entire Roman Empire here
child prodigy.
revolves around the pawn on d6.
Okay, the pawn is there, but it's attacked twice. It's defended twice. This pawn is so toast that he doesn't even need to take it. It's attacked 3 times, defended once. Looking for queen trade. He says, nah,
If
that's
we give it up, we have to have a damn good reason to do that.
We give up the pawn he's talking about, or the queen.
Calm.
That's beautiful.
Keep the bishop out of the game for
Okay,
the time
finally he's mobilizing the bishop.
being. This gives us his tempo.
Tempo, we use it to control the open
protection.
file. Looking for the rook
Now
lift
he's got to
on the
flirt with
queen.
this idea, rook c3.
He's gonna get that queen out
I
of there.
think he's gonna go rook c8. If I had to guess.
He's congested. Time is the same.
Queen b5. But no, I thought I rook b3.
This pawn is now doubled up. It's not even defended.
Knight h4, queen g4, g3.
He has all these pawns. He has 3 bullets down here to move. He can move those 3.
Why
Whatever.
not just take here?
Take the pawn. And threaten the bishop.
Bishop f3. Didn't really want to allow my pawn structure to be damaged, but as long as the f8 bishop stays out of the game,
He
gotta
sacks it.
grab this guy.
Sacks it to push this pawn. It's a twice protected passed pawn. It's thrice protected. This is a dangerous piece. He goes back to the pin, threatening this pawn also.
Gotta keep this pawn intact.
Pinning, but he's got responsibilities here. He might push this pawn. Might swing the knight to attack the queen. Narodetsky. He must have finished with the win.
c5, rook d5, queen e6 takes 5.
He could bring this. Bring the
Critical
rook up.
moment. We give ourselves 10 seconds to think.
He's going to a deep thought. Bring the rook up, attack the queen.
Here,
Doubling up on the pawn.
battle revolves around the d6 pawn. Can I protect it?
It's 2
Take it.
attackers. Now it's got a defender. He's thought this through.
b4, dual purpose, creating a luft square and overprotecting the bishop.
Yes, and there's that lift. Beautiful.
Really trying here.
Coming on the attack. He's got his 3 pawns here. Oh,
Centralized.
centralized everybody. Beautiful. 4 pieces connected. No threat. He's only got 1 pawn over here. It's not doing jack shit.
Calm, improving the position.
Mm-hmm.
f4,
Like a cobra.
and the double exchange sack.
Daniel Narodetsky. 30 seconds left. Slowly inching forward, protecting his pawn.
Check.
Oh my god. And that comes with a fork, and it's nasty, and it could be a resignation. He's taking the castle.
It's a cornucopia.
But wait a minute, he was pinned too. Why the guy give up so quick? Okay.
And one more. Until the next loss.
What? He just lied to himself?
That was a nice game.
Wait, look at him.
That was actually surprisingly a nice game.
It's a nice game. Finish on the high note.
We stop at our next loss.
He's changed the rules. Lied to his
But
father.
Perot is suddenly online.
Does he finish with like a terrible loss? There's sadness on his face. He feels very stressed. Carrying
next
a
loss.
lot.
Maybe that's never. Never say never.
Never say never. Says the
Okay, who
29-year-old.
Wants to receive a beating. Lots of people.
Here's the stream.
Alright.
Stream.
Alright. Can I end on the next loss?
No. I'm gonna unplug it if you don't end it.
I will unplug it if you don't end it.
The stream part. Not the playing part, the stream.
But the problem is,
He's concerned
ever
about.
since the Kramnik stuff,
Oh, this is
I
crazy.
feel
This is crazy. Oh god, this has gone viral. So ever since the Kramnik stuff, meaning ever since I was accused of cheating by Kramnik, it's been weighing on my mind. And if I don't stream myself playing, and if I win, people will accuse me of cheating because they can't see me, so they'll just assume. So I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. That's why I feel the need to stream. And whoever this guy is saying, look, you can play, just don't stream because you're kind of losing it, or you're out of it. You're stressed out.
like if I start doing well,
And then watch him. Watch the emotion on his face, the sadness on his face. The second he says, the problem is the toll it's taking on me. Watch.
people assume the worst of intentions. Like, why did he end the stream? So they start playing well. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but you don't have anything to prove to those people.
The issue is just the lingering effect of it. One final game.
Done it. Just end the stream and then you can play as much as you want.
Well, my curfew is 2 a.m.
I know, but just end the stream. You have a big event tomorrow as well.
I know, and I've been taking it seriously. Okay. On that note, thank you guys for the support. I will do my utmost tomorrow. I'm playing Bluebaum. It's a double elimination format. I would be honored if you joined. I don't even know if the event is being commentated. That's the crazy part.
Hmm.
It's the biggest prize fund in online tournament history. And basically, we don't even know where the show will be broadcast. So, hopefully it'll be commentated. Hopefully I can get far. And I will do my very, very best.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't sound like a guy planning to take his life.
Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. And Matthias Bluebaum, my opponent, 4-game mini match. We got this. All for one and one for all. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I will definitely do a debrief stream, win or lose. Trying to be a little bit more professional, and definitely more YouTube content coming up soon. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the support through thick and thin. I will play a few more games, try to get that rating back up, and we'll take it from there. All right. Thanks, everybody. Be well, be healthy, be safe.
Wow. That's kind of wild. It's really sad. I guess we'll wait to hear what happened to him. But he had every intention to play that tournament. He was trying to talk himself up into it. Plans for his YouTube channel, plans for beating this guy tomorrow. Clearly in a struggle. Clearly the accusations of cheating were, affecting him. And he didn't seem physically or mentally that great. But yeah, just a wonderful guy, and a guy that I've learned a lot from. And it's very sad that he's gone.